everyone, welcome to the video. I'm Mr. Seri, and today I'm bringing you the last 3 matches of this Modern Hardened Skills League. We're playing against Bant Snowblade. A lot of people have been commenting, what do you do against this blue decks? See, now it's coming. We also play against the Border Druid, which is not a green matchup, which is a bit faster than us. But post-board, I like my chances with the Grave Digger's Cage and Dismember and all that. And then finally playing against Blue-White Miracles, which I do think played against is this weekend, like on paper. And it feels the most hopeless of all the control matchups, just because of Terminus. Terminus negates, like, the ability of Hardened Skills is that you can put a lot of board. If they wipe it, you normally get something back in the sense of, now with the Ozolith, in the sense of top thirst. So a lot of times how we beat a control is that we make a big Hangerbag, it dies, all the counters go into the Ozolith, then we move those counters to the top tier, and we keep putting pressure that way. But with the Miracles, you just go into your deck, and it's kind of ugly. Also works really well against it works with the Ozolith. It still works against Terminus, but yeah, also 1 mana sweeper is quite strong. So that matches will gonna be hard, and I'm gonna give some thoughts in the end about it. Yeah, if you are here before you watch the video, go to my Twitch page. You know, it's gonna be in the description, and just follow me there so you can see me when I'm live. I have some brews coming up. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I don't know, maybe I'll go 0-5, but I think the brew is coming. I'm just gonna say one word, and it's Bassery. Yeah, enjoy the games. Hello everyone, welcome to round 3. I think it's round 3 of the Mono League. We are playing Monogreen Hardened Scales with our friend, the Invigorating Surge. I've been pretty happy with it so far. It won us the last game against Tron, so that's pretty fun. And apologies for the noise outside, but I cannot close the window. I will die. I don't want to die on camera. Kind of bad. I can do a lot of things on camera. Not dying. Dying sounds kind of bad. So, I guess this hand is alright on the play. So, hello, Mr. Box Life. Yeah, so I'm streaming today. I'll be finishing this league and then heading to the gym. The mulligan. So, I'm just gonna play Downward Reborn, tap and pass, I think. So, I'm doing fine. So, if you're wondering where all this noise is coming from, the reason we are faced with this noise is because of the, how to call it. I guess this doesn't play around Path to Exile, but whatever. We're gonna do it anyway. So, when high school students finish high school here in Denmark, they get onto these trucks. I'll try to see if I can find a picture and put it here. So, on the video, and they just go out and celebrate like crazy. I think I'm just gonna commit to the board. I'm gonna play the Iron Ravager and the Worker and save this for the turn after. I just wanna have I wanna have a sack outlet out, so play this. They cannot play Ice Fang Coddle, but they can play Path to Exile. Well, that sucks, but that's kind of Bant Snowblade for you. Yeah, this match is kind of hard, especially if we don't draw. If we don't draw the like a Hardened Skills or something like that. Yeah, Hardened Skills next turn could be kind of nice. Oh, I should never do that. Really lucky. Yeah, I like playing this. They could Ice Fang Coddle us right now, and that'd be rather bad, I think. I'm gonna start attacking with this Armor Worker. This guy's not looking very good, by the way. Maybe I should not have moved the counter to the Hangerbag. Probably they were gonna get it anyway. Okay, that's not a nice Fang Coddle. That's kind of nice. I'll go ahead and play through Geth. Then I'll have a Ravager. If they have a sweeper, that's just what it is, right? So I wish I had 1 more mana for Invigorating Surge. Yeah, Supreme Verdict sucks. I mean, the fact that they can cast Supreme Verdict, okay, I probably have Cryptic Command up. I'm going to sacrifice the Starsteel Citadel and proliferate all my dudes. Probably have Cryptic Command or another land. That's not good. This doesn't matter. So can I actually go for it? Maybe I can. That'd be crazy, but oh, but if they don't have they guess they Crypticas? No. Okay, so I'm just gonna attack with everything. Did not really count, but okay, so they are not blocking. If they're not blocking, I'm not gonna do anything, you know? Because I don't wanna like be blown up by yeah, them kind of bouncing something or something, so okay, it seems like once again they I'll start sacrificing. Okay, no. So I will search. Yeah, we have an 8/8 now. This is the Ozolith for you. Tap count, tap draw. Okay. Yeah, the Ozolith can help us. Funny I didn't counter tap. I guess they're looking for something. Mystic Sanctuary, can put Cryptic back on top. Classic play. But, you know, we draw Ballista, for example. We can bait the Cryptic and then very fun. No fetch line, they have Cryptic in their hand and they probably don't have a sweeper, right? Okay, let's hit scales. If we go to combat, they will almost for sure tap us. Tap draw. Yep. The scales. Yeah, they can do the Cryptic thing again. They can keep doing that, but eventually I'll run out of Mystic Sanctuary. I think the stock list only runs 2 Mystic Sanctuaries. And we can eventually draw a Ballista. So they have a Cryptic in hand plus... Room doesn't really do it. That's the Fairy Hero of Domi area. Draw a card. They'll get enough mana for Cryptic. But if we draw, yeah, if we draw Ballista, we win. I'm not gonna sacrifice anything. It is. So we're gonna go to combat, they're gonna tap us, and they're gonna play the Ballista, and we're gonna kill them. So, okay, they're trying to go for the loop, tap all creatures. That's all fine. They are completely tapped out, and now we can do this, put the modular here. 12 already, and that's GG. Nice. Yeah, they're drawing a million cards just to see where the Supreme Verdict was. Verdict sort of was kind of good. We made an 8/8 out of it. Very nice. Relic is good, Karn is good, Animation Model is good. I think the rest is kind of stingy. Oops, I probably won the Throne of Death. Maybe. Thing, Invigorating Search. I'll got one worker. I'll go like this, I think. Maximum amount of threats, one Invigorating Search only. So you lost against Bant control, says Mister's Box Life. I mean, you can totally lose to Bant control with this deck. I mean, Bant control is the best deck in the format. You know, it's strong. The thing with Bant control is that it has this thing where, as I said many times, it doesn't have a game plan. You know, it just plays good card after good card. I'm pretty happy that they start with this, so that means they only have one Mystic Sanctuary to search. But you can get some equity from them by... I think I'm gonna play the Ozolith first, and for the reason is they could force of negate it. Sorry for the noise, but I really, if I close the window, I'm gonna die. It's really warm today. So the reason I'm playing the Ozoliths first is that I want them to... I wanted them to force of vigor it, basically. This could be a counter spell, but I actually really like the idea of playing the animation module. So I'm gonna try to get it down. Maybe counter it? No, we don't. Okay, so then we're gonna get the 100 skills down if we can. Nothing we can do. We pass. Maybe they counter it, maybe they play a Icewind Quarrel. That looks like a counter to me. No, they just tap. Interesting. Huh? Like maybe they have Force of Vigor? It just results. Sweet. They don't have any snow permanents yet, so Icewind Quarrel is not as good. Kind of have the package here of cards that we love. It's probably the Fairy Time Rattler. Okay. Not the end of the world, I guess. They bounce that. Sort of fine, I guess. Exactly. I mean, it's... Okay. Play this. I'll start by playing the animation module. Playing a ballista for x equals 2. Sadly, we don't get counters, but then we have a throne for later. Can pay, but I'm gonna shoot down the Teferi just because I don't want him to become a 2/2 and threaten to draw another card later on. This way, he also has to still worry about Veil of Summer. Not necessarily minding them just taking an extra land from here. I wonder if I'm talking too loud. I feel like I'm loud today. I don't know. I have not really talked today. I've basically been home working. And I wonder why would they do this in their draw step or whatever. Yeah, with Turn of Get you can actually proliferate these counters and then get a... Okay, maybe they play something else. Maybe they play a Teferi again and they bounce our Ozolith. That'd be mediumly bad. It's another Teferi. But we can kill it with the Emote Nexus. So. That's fine. That's a very positive play by them, like tempo-wise. So the Ingmoth can kill this, and we can play Throne of God on the Ozolith, so we can do all. So I'll stack by attacking the... Again, same logic. I just want to get rid of it. I don't want this card to become... like to accrue more advantage. Then I play the Ozolith. Play Throne of Geth. And yeah. From here, actually, if we connect once again with Ingmoth Nexus, we can start proliferating them and animation modeling them. They're fetching. Then maybe I have Teferi. Let's beat Teferi for you. Draw a card. The best draw would be a threat. Because we can even play around Mana Leak. We will cast it for 2. I don't really play against Spellsnare though. Okay, Worker. I'll play an Earthing Pillar first. Just gonna activate the Worker. And I'm gonna try to give them the Ingmoth. Yeah, I will try to give them the Ingmoth. Give them the Ingmoth. The poison, yeah. Then we hold these 2 mana up to make more servos. That's a path to exile. Do I want more counters? I think I want more mana, man. It's so good to get additional mana. One of the reasons we lose this matchup a lot is because they get it so ahead of mana. And now we have basically 6 lands in play. I know it's a change, so we draw a card. Maybe we can pressure it. It's not the end of the world. Mystic, I guess I put Path on top. It's fine. We still have a 5 forest. We have 2 more forests to find. Udo. That's okay, I guess. Should actually sacrifice the Ozolith to proliferate. But then maybe counter this Ozolith, and that's not so good. So I think I'm gonna try to sacrifice here. Proliferate my dudes. Well, we don't have a Llano Reborn. Let's fix his score. I try to go on this guy. May have Ice Cream Coddle. That's pretty. Oh, should I? Okay, didn't do anything, but whatever. Down to 1. I don't have. I'm gonna feel tempted to pop this. See if we can find some action. Yeah, I'll do it. I have 5 mana still. Oh, I would love to play this pre-combat. Should have done this pre-combat actually. I didn't know they would just take it. In a situation like it is, I'm just gonna pass the turn. We have Path to Exile and something else in here. So draw a card. They can Teferi now, and they don't exile that many good stuff. I mean Teferi, they can Udo. Shock Temple Gardening, interestingly. They really want to use lots of mana this turn. That's Udo. Land, 5 cards in hand. Nothing else? You think they maybe. So what I can do. They have Path to Exile. Maybe a Path in response. I was healed. I just want them to act now. So I'm gonna try to make a servo from here. Okay, they are actually going to do it. So I'm gonna sacrifice here. Yes. That's the beauty of playing so many basics. You're basically immune to all this nonsense. Oh, we have double threat now. I'm gonna play the Crystalline Giant before combat. If that prompts a response. No, it doesn't. Then I can save this for post-combat. Probably play. Move the counters over the servo. Actually attack. He's got flying, that's super nice. Yes. No, not gonna make it yet. Crypticus. So they are gonna try to cryptic lock us. Okay. Too bad we didn't get the poison on them. Not doing too bad on clock, so we can go to turn 3. Yeah. If we had gotten the poison on them, then we'll be there. So I guess I can sack it. No. Okay. The problem now is that they have cryptic, and of course, I mean they have the cryptic lock going, so they can play the crypt. Oh, interesting. They play this. Ah, they have another cryptic command. They can play the cryptic. So we need to find a ballista to. But the ballista only is. I will servo. I might do this turn. Tough game. Bank control is always like that. Snapcaster path, I guess. We have one more land, you know, not bad. Yeah, really opportunities is so good. Who they take? Ah, Crystal Giant, of course. Problem is they will keep on tapping us with we have flying counter. Yeah. Tap and then yeah. I should put it here maybe. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I should try to get a poison counter on them ASAP. Because now they just keep doing this, and the only way we win is by. They basically locked us out of the game. Because even when they draw a Ravager or a Ballista, they can counter it. You know, we need to get the counters of the Ozolith. I'm gonna concede this game, go to game 3. On the play, see if that's fair. I think we're gonna lose this. No matter what we did. I need to get a poison counter on them. That was a mistake. I think one Ozolith out because even though it's really good in the match, it's actually so good in the matchup. I'm thinking of getting this. This can actually be a carbonation. When I'm in dab, I sometimes cut one of these cantrips that, you know, it's good, but sometimes you don't want to draw too many. Well, you never want to draw too many. His hand, no green source. Turn 1 Ozolith, turn 2 Worker, but if we don't draw a green source, that's I'd rather take it a mulligan. Oh my god. I mean, we play animation module. We have to hope for another land, and they kept 7. This is not looking good. But this hand is just unplayable, you know. Like, Third hand in a row with one land. Jesus. Sometimes deck doesn't want you to win, I guess. I'm gonna bottom both the Crystalline Giant and the Throne of God, I would say. Sometimes deck is making the game hard. Forest, Immoth Nexus. I guess we get the Immoth Nexus. That was rough. That was a mulligan to 5 on the play. We didn't find a second land in any of our 3 hands. And I really think, like, if we don't draw this second land, I mean, the reason I kept this hand is because we drew the second land, right? We had the second land. See, they don't have, no, they don't have, they probably take out the first donation. They bring in, I don't know what they bring in. Maybe Supreme Verdict. And this hand is not bad, it's a good hand. It just feels like they have 8 cards in hand, you know what I'm saying. You know, doesn't say it, man. I think we're doing fine. I think last game, if I had managed to get them a poison counter, I would have won. So oh, sorry. I thought this opponent was gonna take longer to think. And he did. Okay, that's not a bad draw. I'm gonna play a hangback. Remember to pay for it, kids. Don't be like, unless the people are holding Remnant and they will Remnant it anyway. Yeah. Good. I mean, this is kind of dream start. I have S1 Coddle, yeah. There's dream start, right? So. Oh, they missed a land drop. Oh, interesting. I need to even discard the size. Udo. That's a nice one. Good. Play land. I'll give them the tag with the servo. And their hand is loaded if they don't have land, so we gotta be fast. So I'm gonna play the other Hangavac. They didn't have spells in their last turn, so I don't assume they have it this turn. They have Mana Leak though. And now they tap low, I'm gonna get a servo. It's just basically just drew this. Okay, they kept I guess a 2-lander, 1-lander. I don't know. Yeah, I think I just gotta play this. Counter spell. Actually, this I can play around Mana Leak now. Nice. So I'll attack with the servos and do the same play. Tap, 2 counters. They don't block. So if they tap out with whatever, I can. Only problem I'm seeing right now with my hand is that they can steal this with an Archmage's Charm. So it's not that good. They don't use a mana at all. Okay, hopefully they don't steal. No stealing, please. I like loot. But I mean, can we really play around? Can we really afford to play around that? Probably not. I'm gonna attack this time around with Hangavac. Okay, that's Ravager. That could be a kill. So they can steal it when I... So I would rather Ravager resolves, right? So I'm just attacking. Wow. Fuck. They must have something. Just don't want to run this Ravager into counterspell. Maybe we have 10. They steal it in the end. I mean, bad, but if they attack with this, we can go for a kill. They don't attack. Wow, they are extremely defensive minded. Couple inches strings, so we're fine. Karn is good. Do they have another Amaze's Charm or Mana Leak or something like that? Okay, I'll try to exhaust their spells. They got it. I don't know if I played this correctly. Probably actually didn't play this. Okay, now the problem is they can counter more or less everything we play. And they have this S1 call. Okay, now they have Cryptic Mana, and for sure they hold the Cryptic, right? Maybe a Worker was actually a better. Did I find a Worker with this? I don't think I want to run this Karn into counter spells. So yeah, stealing this is so bad. Maybe I should have played the Ravager. So yeah, actually that was a mistake. That was the mistake of the game. I should have played the Ravager and 100% should have played the Ravager and get myself and if they counter it, at least we keep the Hangar, right? But they had 2 Artemis Charms, so I don't know. No Mystic Sanctuary. Getting illuminated by a reflection. Bant's not gonna. You're gonna make a mistake, and that's the thing. It's so easy for them to play, right? They just sit back and counter your stuff, but with you cannot make a mistake at all. You're not allowed to make mistakes. Here's a decent card. Oh, this opponent. You wanna counter it and let Karn resolve? No. Then you gotta style 1 card. They're gonna cast Uro next turn. Wait. I'm not gonna run this into counter spell. I'm gonna be patient. I get a counter on it, that's okay. I don't plan on killing these ever. I plan on killing them through it. Maybe they'll walk in Ballista. Okay, let's feel the Ruin. I think I'm gonna exile everything and try to draw a card. Not Karn. That's okay. So, do you think they will feel the Ruin my Inmouth Nexus? Because I really want to keep this Llanowar Reborn alive. So, I'm gonna try to bait the Fail of Ruin on this. If they trade, I think this is almost not bad. But I think they will bait Fail of Ruin. Take it. I take the trade. I'm gonna protect the land overborn. Much more important than this. Now they will. So we get rid of that annoying. Now they will do this. That's okay. Yeah. The only thing punishing this is another filler ring. 6 minutes on the clock. Okay. I'm gonna start attacking with the servos. And forcing them to do. We didn't pump this last turn. That's good. I'm gonna attack with the servos. Because they can block one, they take two. I don't see a Field of Ruin. Down to 7. Piano Reborn. Do I even? Yeah, I think I want to. Actually, don't. Because I want to put 3 counters here and then, yeah, make a 2-2. 1. Counter, sure. And Cryptic this away. Nothing to return with that's that probably. Yeah. So they're down to 6. Maybe they can attack this with a hanger back. I think we have enough buffer. That's Nudo. They gain life, of course. Why would they gain life? Sacrifice it. They can cast it almost next turn. 3 cards in hand. Opponent has no land, right? 8 cards in hand. Actually. So what I will try to do is force some action. They could have a what's that called? The Armistice Charm, but they already used 2, right? I don't know how many do they run in the normal list. Bant, Snowblade. It's not a Rosa, it's Bant Snowblade. Yeah, it's Rosa damage. Okay, they tap out. That's good for us. I think we got this, guys. Okay, that's really good. So we will put counters here. Make a servo. Say yes. No. Now I have 3 servos. And yeah. I'm gonna move the counters over the Ravager. Hell yeah, we're gonna do it. This no. This is a yes. This is a yes. Okay, we're gonna attack with the 3 servos. Nice! Yeah, we beat them! Servo, tribal man. Now they will block 2. So now we do this back here. And I the animation module. Good. Oh. That's 8-8. That's enough. The unblock one. 10-10. Yes, we beat the snow. That's how you beat snow. Whew, a bit of luck and 2 cards in your hand. Ooh. Oh, okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, guys, and I'll be right back. That was a lot. All right. We're 3-0. Just beat Bant Snowblade. One of the hard matchups, you know. I mean, we were lucky they were mana screwed, but also we had a mulligan to 5, so sometimes it's what it is. Yeah. I mean, I think the law, like, maybe if I had run the rabbit. No, they had 2 Artemis champs, so that was not a good play. I think we played as tight as we could. I need to. I think it's also recommended for you. It's so easy to make mistakes in these control matchups. In more aggressive matchups, the plays are kind of more straightforward. But in these control matchups, man, so much about mana efficiency, what are they holding, what they could be holding, Path to Exile, the Mystic Sanctuary, the Graveyard, the Uros, the fairies that run away with the game, like how you balance all those things, that's kind of the key. And you can see all 3 games were close. It was not an easy matchup. And that's the thing with control decks. They are always, and I think that's why they're so appealing for people. There's never like a lopsided game. Like, unless you draw no lands and you just run you over. Most of the time, you have a very good competition going on because you have a lot of interaction. And they have to act on that interaction, you know. And right now, I think Bant Snowblade, I'll make a video about this, but Bant Snowblade, you shouldn't consider it so much a control deck. You realize that they do close the game quite quickly. I would consider it more like a mid-range deck. So it's a slow mid-range deck that actually has a brutal end game. But actually, you can see they are kind of proactively presenting threats. Whereas a traditional control deck, in the terms of miracles, for example, they will basically don't tap out until turn 20, maybe. You know, like if this hand is grindy enough. And maybe then they will just play, oh, Lurus. Are we playing against Burn? I'm going to start with an animation module. Don't like this card against Burn. What is playing Lurus now? I guess Burn is the only deck, right? All the other decks kind of got away. Oh, maybe we're... Oh. Yeah, we probably playing against Burn. Some prowess there? They Mish's Bubble themselves. Interesting. Oh, we're playing against the Border Druid. We're playing against the Border Druid. Just realized. What's a Birds of Paradise? Love to kill that, but I want to. So I play a Ballista this turn. Then next turn, hopefully we draw land, you can play Worker and Arvan Ravager. This hand is not good against that. But I think I want to get the Ballista down as soon as possible, just because the fastest skill. We're playing against the Devoted Druid. This is not a good matchup. They have a very, like all these combo decks. I think, you know, the control decks, as you can see, we can handle them more or less. But it's very fast decks like Devoted Druid, where basically we're looking at turn 3 kill, turn 4 kill most of the time, and very resilient. So it's not like, okay, you have one, they have Path to Exile too. Here are runes, this guy. So they not only have like a strong combo, but they play also like all these resilient pieces, right? That makes it quite hard to interact with. Sadly, it's not a... I just need to play the Ravager, man. I need to get the Ravager down, play 2 workers next turn, and start going. It could be that they just kill us next turn and there's not much we can do, but I think Ravager is probably the... Yeah, not finding lands, of course, kind of the demise. No. These games tend to be quite quick. though, because they can kill us next turn and there's almost nothing we can do about it because they have Giver runes. I could sacrifice the Ravager to kill those birds, but if we do that, I mean, we are in deep shit. So we just gotta wait and see. Even shock. Have Patrick's on main. Okay, Alagram is called. Yeah, so they have so many ways to find their guys and everything that makes it quite hard. And this is protection against colorless. Why this hate against colorless, man? So they may have Devoted Read, and they could have Vizier. Now they have another Giver runes. Okay. Another birds. Anger of the Gods. Current skills probably would be a great draw. There's only feature. Oh, awful. So they are at 13. We can play 2 workers. So this gives, yeah, this gives more counters. So I can play 2 workers and then try to interact in the combo on the stack. So if they cast the Vizier, I target. Yeah, that's not great. But like my dream would be to play the 2 workers. Next turn, play a walker, put all the counters from the workers on the walker, and then try to go for a kill that way. But yeah, not drawing lands, man. We have so many things to do, and we don't have the lands to actually do anything with. They're just missing the... If you don't know how this combo works, I mean, they just need Devoted Read and they need Vizier Remedies. Vizier Remedies is basically prevents any -1/-1 counters to be put on creatures, so on their creatures. So basically, when they can untap this infinity amount of times without losing their guy, basically, and from there is kind of game over. But you know, if we, let's say we play a Hangout Walker, we sacrifice this 2, we 4/4. Oh yeah, they have Vizier. Okay. They have Finale of Devastation. Of course, we could kind of count on them not having a payoff, but it's kind of unlikely, so this doesn't matter where it goes. It's gonna eat. Okay, it's good that they did it right now, I guess. They can do it when the concerts are on the stack and then we're dead. So. Does it make a difference? So they can always do it when this is on the stack to here, then they can do it. Okay, let's make it. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can actually pay even though you don't have the guy anymore. They play it easier, they just have to have a payoff. Maybe they don't, you know, sometimes they don't. And then we could maybe win. I mean, at this point, FC. So I'm not, it's not that I want, if they show me like a Dash Watcher creature, I'm gonna poop. Maybe they don't. Sometimes they don't. I mean, yeah, but this is what it is. Turn 4 and they have double protection for the combo. Maybe I could have tried to go for it, like try to kill the Devoted Read earlier. But they also play Postmortem Launch, play a lot of things. Yeah, I just want to see a payoff, you know, and that is a lot of mana being spent. Finale for X equals 11. Cool. Doesn't matter what they find. You can even find a ballista interesting enough. Okay. I think Relic is good because they play Postmortem Lunch and Lurrus. Low cards basically out for this matchup. Not even sure if I... No, I want something better. No. Oh, Gradius Cage. Good against them. Need to cut one card. It's a super fast matchup, so we cannot rely on Ancient Strings and Gradius Cage. And you know they can kill it with Finale. Yeah, post-word. Also the fact that we don't have they only play Caustic Caterpillar and Path to Exile of things. Oh my god. This hand would be amazing with one land. Okay, I know. Purely because it's a bad matchup, I'm gonna take this hand that has actually pretty high upside. Do we find a second land? Even though it's not likely. We have a Mimic into Ballista, and then the next turn we can play Double Worker that will get 4 counters and sack, and or maybe if we draw 2 lines then. Let's see. I'm moving on to 5, so maybe I feel a bit bad now for keeping this, but you don't know this when you keep it, right? Maybe they keep a 7. Probably have Bird, so yeah, Mishra's Bubble. Of course, they actually found out incidentally that Mishra's Bubble makes this deck so much better, because it's just like they have 56 cards in the deck instead of 60. Sort of like Death Shadow. And the only reason they found it is because of Lorus. Again, no, okay. I wonder why I didn't like the card they were drawing. Of course we get punished, but the sim didn't have a great start either, so maybe we're not super punished. Stop that. The border tweet. So, you know, that's how crazy it is. If they play Vizier next turn, we bet. Fine, please. Is there a way? No. If this was Harness Heals, we could, but we can't. So, Salad Mimic. Construct. You know, I'm gonna attack with a worker. It's free. And if they block it, then we can shoot it with a ballista. I don't think they block. Hot take. Okay, maybe we're dead, you know. No Vizier, please. Let me play this game. No Vizier of Remedies. No banning Twitch like a fool. Tap tap. Another devoted root. That's not Vizier. Okay. They may have Path to Exile. That's something we need to be worried about. Right? Oh, hunt. I wish there was a land. I wish there was a land so badly. I need to play Ravager. Maybe the path is in response. So now we could play this here and then we would have to shoot both, but we can thanks to the Ravager, so. At sack here, this will be 7 counters. Not enough actually in the game. Okay, they are at 11. So 6 sucks here, 4, 7 now. Once, man. They have now a is called. They'll look for Vizier. We can kill both. I'm thinking, should I just kill them now, both of these? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. This contest will stay on the other bit. I'm gonna do it now because if we kill both of them now, then we can move here. Yeah. Maybe they have both another druid and another vizier, but then we can shoot this vizier on the stack. So cool. I think this is the right play. Maybe they have a path for this. So they have vizier remedies and Lurus. Maybe get vizier back. But I think if they get vizier back, we can kill them. They only have 10 life. Will we have killed them? No. Alright, because they concede. Nice. Okay, on to game 3. It was a close one, this one. I think I like everything I have. I didn't show them any piece of hate, so that's nice. Silver Seer is a bit slow, eh? Maybe Ancient Strings to find out the Cage is better on the draw. Hello, affinity-friendly artifacts. I'm doing great. I'm going 3-0. I beat Pixie's Death Shadow. I beat Green Tron and I beat Bant Snowblade, and now I'm paired against Devoted Druid. This hand is just not good enough. And it's better. Not great, but it's better. We have we need to put one back. So we have 1/3 lands. I want to find a threat for this, for Metallic Mimic. I may play Harmon Skill. I think I'll put the Dark Souls Citadel back. So. They're not mulliganing. Okay, no wonder. I like that. Now dismember. So we're playing against Devoted Druid now. So I did Bad Snowblade in a quite epic game. I don't know if you call it epic, but it was I think it was decently well played. So now if we don't find a payoff, if we don't find a payoff for Metallic Mimic, I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna instead hold up Dismember and play the Ancient State. Play the Devoted Druid. Okay, then even more clearly, we're gonna just dismember this guy. Yeah. Oof, no payoff inside. Dismember. Grab the cage. So we can play the cage, but that doesn't stop them really from comboing. Just an annoyance. I wonder if they take out things from the grave. I think just lands don't do that much either, right? So okay. Maybe just that if we don't kill this right now. Should we just kill it? You know, kill it with a Dismember. We play cage next turn. Yeah. We play this, yeah, I'm gonna kill it. The reason I'm killing it with, I mean, I'm not an expert in this matchup at all, but the reason I'm killing it with a Dismember now is first they have a Ladrami's Call that is an instant, so if I do it in their active, they can tap the Druid twice and get 2 mana they can use for maybe Ladrami's Calling twice. And that's not good, of course. Not a devoted druid, that's of course not the dream. But this time we can play Mr. Land drop. Could play this, shoot this down. Yeah, I like that. I like playing the Mimic. I will go down in life a lot. Say Construct. Play the Ballista for 0. So we need 4 mana to combo. Yeah. Short, okay. And then we will just dismember this boy. We're on to 9. Next turn we have Cage. We can even draw on Cage if we. That's what we want to do. But they are like missing land drops, so. Two damage matter? 1 damage for sure, right? So we're gonna get it to them. I'm gonna get a forest. I think lands are important. This matchup has become a bit more grindy. We have the Cage for the post-mortem launch. Should I draw? I think I'm gonna draw. Rather nice draw. I need to play blind, remember. So I just need to find a payoff basically at this point for my constructs. So Metallic Mimic. Ravager does it. We have the case to slow them down. I mean, I think we played as good as we could. Green, green. Not about a druid. That'd be brutal, eh? Maybe play a Ballista. Oh, the Ballista looks like they're playing slowly. Yeah. So maybe shoot this down. Not training. They only play 1 Ballista, I think, so that's one of their kind of yeah, we draw a Ravager. This is over. This is the contrary of a Ravager, but whatever. We're gonna start going for the Ingmoth. Gonna give them the Ingmoth. Just gonna attack with both. 5 turn clock. Whew, what a game. So they kind of post-mortem launch, they kind of finale. Okay, I'm gonna do this, maybe it's obvious, but I'm gonna do it only with 1 time around. If they path it, I'd rather they path this. We don't have path. They have a damage call. Caustic Caterpillar. Pay 2, sacrifice Caustic Caterpillar. Oh, they need to pay 2. Fine. So they need a land. Opponent clearly mana screwed. I like that, I like that. Ooh. Are they holding on Path to Exile? They concede, yeah. So we can pump the Ballista here. Ready to 4-4, kill the Giver of Runes. From there we got it. Nice, before no, let's play a flash match before I have to go. I'll check my phone 1 second, try to delete this out. Okay, welcome to round 5. We are currently 4-0. 4-0 so far. We beat, yeah, this is Death Shadow, Green Tron. We beat Bant Snowblade, and we beat the World Retreat now. Of course, they were really mana screwed, but they didn't mulligan it. They kept 7 straight up, like the snap kept it, and I think we played smart when we kind of killed all the druids. Run that play, amazing. 1, 2, 3 lands, mimic a couple of workers. I mean, this hand is not amazing. Can play a worker turn 1. Can even name giant with mimic. I think this hand is just too needs some help on the mulligan bottom. Keep this one. We're missing a payoff, I may withdraw it. Probably bottom of forest. Done. Let's see who's the final boss. Where are we playing against? Please no like a super grindy matchup. Playing for the 5-0 with Invigorating Surge and Giant. I haven't really played either of them so much, but I mean, oh no, that's a blue, that's an island. That is an island. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for the Steel Overseer, just because if we draw a payoff next turn, it's so good. Brutal. Oh man, I don't have that thing, so I can actually link it for you. Indigo. I need to get it. This is not looking good, guys. Just getting spell snared. Spell snared turn 1. Not looking great. Now they can actually they can counter this with mana leak. Okay, then. I'll play this 4 mana next turn. Something. So we're playing this one. I need to figure out how to do this thing where people put decks. So we're playing against Bant Control again. It has to be the final matchup. Or Miracles. Actually, this looks more like Miracles. Up looks a lot like Miracles. And these are not a snow line, so these guys are proudly playing the Zendikar line. I played against this deck the other day live, and it was just an nightmare. Like nothing resolved ever. And we're also drawing 0 payoffs. So that sucks. Yeah, it's 3 mana, but snap opt. Yeah, we're playing against the Miracles deck. I mean, no. We need animation module like rather quickly, I think. And then not to have Field of Ruin and not counter animation module, Tall Order. Because these guys don't ever tap out, you know. This is not like the Bant Snowblade. It just wow. A lot of lines, and we bottom a line when we mulligan them. But no in next. I mean, still with this setup, we can actually, you know, if they tap out for some godly reason, we play a Ballista and then we Invigorating Surge it, and we can beat them right there. So, you know, don't count us out yet. But yeah, you can tell. I mean, this hand, I mean, the first hand did not beat them. The second hand did not pan out super well. It worked for you. Let's Ancient Stirrings. Will they counter that? I think they will rather wait. At this point, I mean, everything we play, they will counter. Like, Cryptic, okay, pass the turn. Maybe just, actually, that's not, I should just wait and try to get 2 threats at once. Multicast. Now they get Mystic Sanctuary, Cryptic Command on top. Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, it's not gonna take long for me to concede this game. I only played 2 minutes of it, but yeah, I don't see any point. But we are gonna die on 10 turns of attacking with Snapcaster Mage. And then recurring, they play like 3 or 4 Mystic Sanctuaries, so every land is just another Cryptic Command. I'm not gonna do anything, you know, like, chill. And they also don't do it. Like this is a control. Actually, this is a control leg, not like Bant Snowblade. You could tell Bant Snowblade, the play patterns could be completely different. They would be tapping low. They would be playing their planeswalkers, trying to get advantage, sort of like a mid-range deck. Of course, they have this thing, but I mean, who cares? Okay, I'm gonna play the worker. See if it baits the cryptic command. No. I'm not gonna, obviously, I'm not going to play another land. They have cryptic. Maybe that could be a good idea because then they have to yeah, path to exile. That's actually I rather you path that. We had one extra land. We had some counters on the Ozolith. The Ozolith can be bounced, but whatevs. We're just looking for a big cheese game, like playing Ballista with this and moving the counter and just winning the game that way. That J is the Mind Scholar. You see, they never tap. Like, the difference between a mid-range deck and a control deck is the mid-range deck would never, like, they will tap out to put their threads on, whereas you, in a control deck, you never tap out. You just keep the mana up all the time. And you can see we have, like, the worst ever. But it's not over. It's not over. They're only at 14 life. So. Think back. Okay, I'll start with the card I know. I'll continue with a card I don't care so much about. I count it. Like, for example, I just want to get this giant down in play, basically. Because if he gets hexproof somehow, 1 in 10. But if it does get hexproof, we are. Did they use Mystic Sanctuary? Ah, no, they didn't use. So the counter draw. So that's like kind of a tip, I guess. If you're playing against control, don't play one thing a turn. So I'm gonna give it the counter. For the main reason is it increases our chances to getting it hexproof a little bit. Your turn. Man, get hexproof. Titan. Oh, trample. Damn it. You're almost there. Yeah, like what the hell is going on? Okay, they can bounce it now, but it's okay. So if they could bounce it, I mean, now they can Mystic, get Cryptic, then they Chase, I mean, they can tap, they can do a lot of things. Yeah, no animation models inside. Oh. Well, the temple still goes there. They path us, they have Cryptic on top. Man, imagine we had gone in hexproof. Just imagine the rage in these guys. It's weird that a control player is playing faster than us, slower than us, but well, that's a great draw. You know, at this point, you know what? I'm just gonna. We're not gonna win this game right now. At this point, there will be no time. We're at 8. There will be no time enough. And oh yeah, that's the card. Okay. Relics come in. Emission modes comes in. Karn comes in. Nature's Coin. They do play Stony Silence, so I'm gonna bring in one Nature's Coin. Cards that are not good. Metallic Mimic. And maybe one of these. And a Worker. And do we care about Stony Silence? No, we don't. Yeah, this is miracles, I guess. I don't know if they. I mean, this is like pure control, and we had a kind of a slow start, and they were like, they had a much better start on us. This is a good hand. We basically only drew lands in that game. Could Ancient Stirrings and could Relic? Yeah, I would rather Ancient Stirrings save the Relic for a bit later. That's Ozolith. Oh, that's animation model. Gonna get that. Also plays around Spellsnare to play this 2 next turn. they're basically that's the thing, you know. So play animation module. Don't tell me you have Spell Pierce, man. I was gotten by Spell Pierce the other day on this deck, and I'm like, how is it possible? Oh, okay. I understand. Always do this as soon as possible, so you give them less options. There could be a world where they don't want to exile the Ceremonious Rejection, and then you would rather give them. So basically, their choice needs to be, look at this, as low as possible. And we need lands, by the way. If we don't draw lands, we are gonna be in the same situation as before. I'm gonna start by exiling, getting rid of the Ceremonious Rejection. Probably playing around here. Do we actually want to cast anything at all? Just to run it on a counter spell? I'm gonna play the Ravager. It's the card we care less about. Shit. Should have tapped the Forest. Should not have tapped the Forest. Also, Ravager insulates us against Armistice Charm. Okay, so they draw a card and draw the equals to a number of cards named Frantic Inventory in your graveyard. So Relic of Prescience is quite good against that, but this is a new addition to this deck that, you know, they needed more cards to draw. They like didn't have enough. It was just like, yeah, you know, like we're not. I'll do it, so we force a fetch. Maybe they need to shock. Okay, they don't fall for it. Kaga's attack. They can have Snapcaster Mage. That's like a no value Snapcaster Mage. And I think I'm gonna get the Hangaback Walker down. And then the animation module. Thank you, Affinity Friendly Artifacts. Okay, I mean, if they don't counter that, I'm gonna assume they don't have a counter spell. Maybe they do, and they just outplay this, but no. So yeah, I will make a video on all the cards in Harden Scales and all the lines and everything. I mean, of course, that'd be nice. My next video I want to do on this topic, it's probably gonna be like, if you're a beginner player, how to get there, you know? Yeah, Affinity Friendly Artifacts. It doesn't really roll out the tongue so well. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Actually, not the end of the world at all. Zero end of the world. Plant, possibly. Okay, let's start by exiling that thing. I'm really worried about Spell Snare. That's the only card that worries me. I actually should not have done that. Should not have made a servo. I don't. So. So I have 4 cards in hand, 4 lands, another land. Jace? The Mind Sculpture himself. It almost counts as standing out, eh? Just this is like really making me afraid of the path to exile, you know. But again, I'm gonna relic them first, see if they. Oh. Upland? Path to exile? Oh, that's a path. That smells like a path to exile. Okay, that's no counter spells in sight. Let's start by exiling this. Play the Ozil. I can generate a ton of counters. The problem is this path to exile. How can I... Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I didn't play it yet because I was like, I make servos, you know. I kind of got a bit ahead of myself there. Yeah. The empathics, huh? They are like very patient players. Maybe they didn't have a path, and they were just. But I mean, would you actually do that? Would you play around that? You know, hard to play around that. Mm. Yeah, just. Hmm. Cards in hand. So what I'm trying to do here is hmm, so if I sack all my artifacts to one Ravager, do they play Terminus? I'm guessing they do, right? But maybe I can react to that. What a game. We go for it. I here put here to path. Neither. They have some. Cryptic bounce. Opt. Okay. Oh, maybe they have terminus, but they just literally just like shuffled. I just want to get rid of the J's. All right. Maybe they do have the terminus. What's on top of the library? They drew it already, whatever they... Okay, if they tap out now, then we kill them. The 21. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now. Yeah, Armage's Charm. Powerful spell. Nobody really paid attention to this until they started playing it. Like, oh, actually quite good. So if you try to go for a Sanctuary, we need to exile the graveyard. So it's not a bad draw. Yeah, I'll start by exiling the graveyard. Oh, never mind. So play the Ozolith. Just have so many cards in here. I'm just playing too scared. Yeah. They for sure have something. Not caster. Not caster opt. That's the opt. Draws a card. Big 5. Oof. Maybe I should just go on a lean, man. Just go for it. I don't... You can sack this in response of them playing up, but you can sack it in response of them. Man, they are one card in hand. I don't dare to go for it. For sure they have path to exile. Maybe they fetch now? If they fetched, I would have gone for it. Kill them. They found the terminus. Easy. Yeah. It's like they don't even die, the creatures, you know. So what I'm gonna do when I try to do a list, I'm gonna try to kill them with a ballista. probably the worst matchup in. They maybe overlook the fact that we can kill them with Emoth Nexus. Oh man, I did this too early. No. It's only a counter. So this is over. I mean, basically trying to do our best. Maybe they tap out and then they. Yeah, I missed a counter here basically, but it's not gonna matter. No. That 4. Let's see what they play. 6 mana open. 2. Third time Rattler. Oh, they'll bounce this. I lost it, I guess. There's a cryptic. No. But there are 2 guys, so I mean, if we can resolve a ballista somehow. I'll not do it now, I'll wait because a card. Yeah, I'll do it. They draw extra cards, but I don't care. I'll do it at their end step. Say we can draw this. I'll play the relic at their end step. They look at our top card. They are just planning to beat us with the HG. Well, for 1 is good enough. I think this matchup is just horrible, horrible. And maybe just played super, super horrible too. Bottom of the library. Maybe that was the ballista. 4 cards in hand. 4 cards here. 6 cards. Yeah, we shut down this first. And and we pop the relic. Let's see. It's out a ton of things. The Karn. Something else? Oh, yeah. It's gonna Karn them. They made them have a counter spell. No, don't pass it down. Okay, we got that. Okay, I'm gonna spare us over the misery. We're not gonna win this. It's just not gonna win. Oh well, 4 and 2, 4 and 1, sorry. Yep. And I want to show you something. I think now I got 40 qualifier points, so I can play the modern Mox thing. Super nice. Let's open this, and I'm gonna peace out. What is this? What? Nice! That's what you consider in time. Holy Jesus. We got a bunch of lands, but I didn't even know you could get this on a set. God damn it. There you go. So this is the end of the video. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna peace out. I'm just like sweating like crazy. This was awesome. I think we played really pretty well. We lost to Miracles, which, you know, I think everything they do lines up so well against us. Yeah, that's a whole set of Ikoria cards, which I'm probably gonna sell, to be honest. I don't know if I need. I think I have every Ikoria card I need, or I want. So mostly everything I want in Ikoria. So yeah, I wonder what's the price of it. Let's check it. Let's go check goat bots. Goat bots. Nice, man. That's what you get when you win like a big tournament. I will read it as an omen. The place. They're selling them at. They're buying them. They're selling them at 97.5. So let me see how much is this. So I'll put on my trading binder. There you go. Can it be traded? What? I didn't know you could not trade this. I mean, I didn't know you could even get one, so. Oh, so how can they sell it? Maybe just open it and. What is there expensive cards in Ikoria? Oh, that sucks. Well, it doesn't suck, but it's not. Oh, they're not just selling. You just basically come here and you pay. What is the price list for Ikoria? Fiend Artisan 14, General Kuduro 13, Winota 7, Kinan 7, Luca 6, Vivian 6, Luminous Bremord. Okay, that's not bad. Awesome. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, which I don't know what we'll be playing, but it's gonna be awesome. Alright everyone, that is the video. I think it was pretty good, you know, 4-1. 4-1 is quite nice. We only lost to Miracles. But I'm pretty happy that we beat the Bant control. As you can see, kind of the key to the matchup is that they're not really a control deck. They're more like a mid-range deck. They're willing to tap out to play the Ruros. They're willing to tap out to play their Monastery Mentor in the case of our opponent. Because they really feel that, yeah, they can get to an endgame where they're more powerful than you, but they don't have complete inevitability. So if they really fall down in resources, you can overwhelm them with Animation Module and all those cards. So taking that into account, we just need to kind of be patient and navigate until they tap low, and then we can try to force. And both games we won, it was the same, right? They used all their mana left over, trying to stop us from attacking them. In the case of game 1, they cryptic us and they were tapped out, and then we played the Ballista and we killed them. And in the last game, they played this Monastery Mentor, and we had the Ravager in hand that we could just play, and at that point we just won the game through that. So you see how important it is to treat it more like a mid-range game, where they had a slow mid-range deck that's a bit slow off the gates, but they're basically just trying to get these 2-for-1s. It's sort of like a jaunt deck, but they're not really trying to kill you super fast, but they're trying to force a threat through that will allow them to draw a lot of cards, or basically generate enough advantage that then these 1-for-1s eventually pile up and you just lose the game. So you need to take advantage of that if you want to beat Bant's Novel. Miracles, on the other hand, that's a kind of different beast, and I approach the matchups a bit the same way. I don't think I played very, very well this last matchup. And I think it has to do with a lot, because Miracles is actually a true control deck. They're not willing to tap out at any time in the game. So all they're doing is responding to your stuff. I don't think they ever tapped out. Like there was never a point in the game where they didn't have mana up at all, right? So that's the thing. And they use Force of Negation to kind of control other matchups, I guess, to kind of slow people down. They play a ton of counter spells. Basically, like the idea is that they will just eventually build to this late game power, where they will have they will have Snapcaster Mage, Cryptic Command, and they will have like a Teferi and a Jace, you know, and that's their plan. And they will eventually have these extremely favorable trades with Terminus, with a card that makes angels that I forget what it's called. They will have counterbalance, maybe some decks are playing. So basically they will generate this kind of unsurmountable advantage, because they'll have so much mana, so many counter spells, Mystic Sanctuary, Recurring Cryptics, all that, but they're not like trying to beat you like bank control. Actually, bank control's winning condition most of the time is Uro, Mystic Sanctuary, and Cryptic Command locking you down of the game, right? So basically what they do is they tap your creatures, bounce Cryptic Mystic Sanctuary in their hand, attack with Uro, play the Mystic Sanctuary, sorry, play the Mystic Sanctuary, put the Cryptic back on top, attack with Uro, draw the Cryptic Command, and they just keep going like this, right? So eventually they have one card more than you every time, and they just counter your spell or tap your creatures or whatever every time, just bringing back the Mystic Sanctuary. So eventually they just lock you out of the game. Miracle is not so much into that. Miracle is just trying to get little advantages over time until you basically have, they have more counter spells than you have threats, right? So it requires a different approach, and I'm going to try to think of a different approach. I will try to watch some videos of them through their point of view. That's a video for another day, but I'll try to give a video of how I improve matchups that I'm not feeling very comfortable with. And this is one of the things I do, is always try to watch somebody that's playing the matchup, but through their lens. So even if it's not the same hardness skills matchup, you can see kind of the patterns. Okay, what do they want to do? What do they want to do? What is the... So when are they weaker, for example? Because a lot of times maybe I gave them too much respect. I felt like I just give them too much time to eventually build to this insurmountable ending. But yeah, maybe we just need a more aggressive approach. Maybe we just need Veil of Summer again. Not super excited about the Veil of Summer, because Veil of Summer I don't think is needed in the black green matchups, like John, Grixis, Death Shadow, 4-color Death Shadow. I'm never feeling that I need to bring that card to beat them. I think unless they have like the top 10% of their draws, we beat them anyway most of the time. So we can lose some games here and there. I'm sure we'll lose some matches here and there, but I think we don't. Maybe we would win a bit more equity in those matchups, but I would rather still keep the cards that are great against Bant, Snowblade, and all that. Anyway, that is the video. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming there from time to time. You can catch me. I would like to make it more of a regular thing, but at first I have to kind of have some kind of following, so people are know, like I'm not alone there. YouTube was working better because all the subscribers are, but in follow, like I have 100-something subscribers, and I only have like 15 followers on Twitch. So follow me there. We can, chat live. It's much better live. Things are better face to face than a distance, as a lot of people know how it is. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.